Hello everyone, this is the video regarding the subject Dental Anatomy first year. In this video, we will be covering what are the basic requirements of the carving procedure and what are the armamentariums that is being required for the procedure, how to hold the wax block, how to hold the carver and the other finishing and polishing procedure. The armamentariums which are required for the carving procedures are the wax block, the lacqueron carver. For measurement, we will use stainless steel scale and divider. For polishing purpose, we will use gauge piece. The lacqueron carver have three major parts: the handle of the carver, the shank and the blade of the carver. The carver blade is also called as the cutting edge of the instrument that can be holded in both pen grasp and modified pen grasp method. The pen grasp method is this and the modified pen grasp method is this, which will give a support to shank. Now considering an exercise of making and carving of a cuboid of dimension 3x1x1, where 3 will be the length of the cuboid, 1 will be the breadth of the cuboid and 1 will be the height of the cuboid. For that very purpose, we will first mark the cuboid. Here I have kept already marked cuboid over a wax block. Here you can see the two markings. The first marking is accurate 3 cm of length. How I have measured the 3 cm of length is, I have used a divider which will give me the accurate measurement of 3 cm. After that, this measurement have to be taken on the wax block and have to be marked as the first marking. Approximately 2 mm extra markings have to be done on both sides of the block. This is done to assure that after finishing and polishing of your final carving, there is no shortening of the required dimension of your carved surfaces. Now continuing further, we will discuss how the cutting and finishing and polishing strokes are to be given to your carving. The basic step is to hold the carver and the wax block in a manner so that the cutting become possible easily. Here there are two types of strokes that can be used for the carving procedure: the hard stroke, that is called as cutting stroke, and the slow stroke, that is used for finishing and polishing of your carving. The first stroke is the cutting stroke, in which you have to give a cut over your carving wax block. This is called as the hard or cutting stroke. In the slow stroke, that can be used for finishing and polishing of your wax block. This can be the stroke which are slow and can be used for finishing and polishing. The required dimension have to be cut and then they are further proceeded for finishing and polishing procedure. So finally, I have made this cuboid out of the wax block. You can see several irregularities over the block that can be finally given a touch finish with the help of gauge piece or polishing cloth. The polishing of the structure made out of carving, that can be done using this gauge piece. The gauge piece have to be run forth, fro and to motion in order to finish the wax block properly. So here I have got the final cuboid made out of the earlier wax block. You can see the earlier wax block was greater in size as compared to the carved. The carved one is of required dimension, what we have said, of 3x1x1 dimension, and it has been properly finished. Make sure that the cuboid you made should have the sharp edges and no irregularities. So this was all about carving. Hope this video would have been very beneficial to you in basic carving steps.